today in the gray shirt with the great Dean of Conjured-Vaporz, Peppers. Dean, say hello to everybody. Dean, I
What's
love
up?
you, brother.
This is the Dean of all things spicy.
I love you, brother, so much, man. I hope you know that. And I am very happy to have you here. I got a box.
Back at you, man.
Thank you, brother. I appreciate that. I got a box. Let me block the addressees from Clayton here. I sent Dean a box there as well. I need to figure out a better way to do the thumbnails, because then we could do, you know what I'm saying? We could have made that the thumbnail, but you know, Wes, what's up, brother? Yeah, I gotta figure out how to do it. I don't know. I always just take like a random picture, like you know what I mean, or whatever, you know. And so
yeah,
so I guess we can go ahead and bust open these boxes, and
absolutely.
I know what I sent you. I have a rough idea of what Clayton sent me as well. So bust open with
I'm excited.
I'm excited too, bro. I'm excited
How's
too.
your day been, Wes?
I got to get better at opening these things up, you know?
You're not the only one.
You would think that it's like my first time. I'm serious, bro. You know?
Glad to hear it, Wes.
Okay.
It all depends on how taped it is, right?
Yeah.
When it's like someone like you that tapes the heck out of it.
Yeah. I'm sorry, brother. I just want to make sure it's not going to spill, you know?
Oh, I get it.
So here's a pod list that Clayton sent me. And on the back it says, Sam, brother, God loves you, and so do I. Jesus is Lord. Call 1-9-11, Clayton H.
And then now you have to hear your own words.
Oh, okay.
Dear Dean, thank you for always being such an awesome friend and brother to me. I am sorry to hear about everything going on with your dad and want you to know that we're praying for you. When God calls us home, we cannot avoid it or postpone it. I love you, brother. Your brother, Sam. Chocolate, 7 Pot Ianthe. Reds with calyx for the BBG Apocalypse. Reds without calyx or Purple Death Alfino. 2 small ghost-looking reds are unknown because I got the trace switched around. We all do that.
Yeah.
That's just part of growing.
So all those plants, I have the layout still, but I'm just kind of like, you know, unknown, whatever, you know. So, hey, Sam, Dean, Wes, what's up? Hey, Galthy, what's up, y'all? Mike Chili Eskimo, Galthy in the house as well. How you guys doing today?
Hey, Galthy.
It's good to have you guys here with us. So here we go, Dean. I got. I got a few. Yeah, that one on. I guess it'd be. You're right. The one. Yeah, that one. Yeah, that one is the one I wanted you to try. The other one is big too, though, right?
Yeah,
but that one's better.
Longer. This one, I love this phenotype. This is my favorite phenotype.
Thank you. Off of the plant so far, because I promise you, bro, and I'll send you some pictures of them. Once you see some of the other ones, I put that one that looks like, yep. It looks like a chocolate evil avocado almost, huh?
Almost. It's got the indentation right here, just like the evil avocado does.
Yeah, it's crazy. Well, I mean, it's kind of, if you think about it, because they both have primatology genetics.
Somewhat similar, yeah.
So. Chocolate.
Just giving you guys an idea of what he sent.
That's that unknown one. So.
This is pretty, though.
Thank you. Those are those little purple death off pheno. They're like early pods off the plant. So I mean, ooh.
Tell me.
That's the bubblegum apocalypse. Holy
What'd you
crap.
see on your list that excited you?
Well, here's one, but I'm almost scared to eat this. I know I have to, though, but yeah, that's a little one. That's a little one there. Look how big this chocolate warthog is, bro. Clayton,
Yes.
Clayton is literally trying to kill me, bro. He won't admit it, but he's trying to kill me, bro. Most
That's what
certainly
we
is.
do, right?
Well, yeah,
Yes,
but
you are
I mean,
correct. Ants will not hurt your plant unless if the ants are farming aphids. If the ants are farming aphids, and that'll be obvious because they will literally be carrying the eggs, then those ants are damaging your plant, even though they're not the ones actually doing the damage.
okay. Will ladybugs take out ants too, or no? They just kill the aphids.
No, just
But they'll
aphids
kill the
and
aphids. I
yeah, they
still need
just
to.
take care of bugs, not other insects.
So these are these are the two chocolate warthogs, bro. Look how
Sweet.
big. Look how big those things are, bro.
So big I can't see your eyes. And those things are huge.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Here's and you ate this one. This one is an awesome pepper. That's the RB003 Primatali cross,
Yep,
and that is a
that was a great
massive
pod.
pod too.
Yep,
Here
that was a
is
great pod.
another one of those Bismarck chocolate crosses. These are awesome pods too,
Oh,
right?
uh-huh.
Who was it? I saw the Grumpy Gill ate one of these. And then 6. What is 6? Oh, BBM. Look how big this BBM is, bro. All these pods are just huge, bro.
Big
Oh,
brown mama or big black mama, one or the other.
yeah. The bridge.
That's cool.
4 easy steps to eternal life.
Oh, it's a tract. I just noticed it was a tract.
Attract?
Yeah,
What is that? Is that what they call these?
yeah.
Oh, okay. That's awesome. I'm gonna have to read through this later, you know? And then I got, what is this, number 8? Oh, this is a ghost. It's a big
Nice.
ghost, though. It's a big ghost.
Heavy?
Yeah, yeah. I mean, for being a ghost, yeah. This is a raptor ripper. Look at this. Did you try one of these yet?
Raptor Ripper. I've never
Yeah,
even heard
raptor.
of that thing.
It's a freaking gnarly looking
It's
pod. It almost,
beautiful.
yeah.
Show it to the camera. Put your hand behind.
It kind of reminds me of like a T-Rex almost, because it's huge. You know what I mean? And that,
That thing's gorgeous.
yeah. And then
And no, Gal, the ants do not eat leaves at all whatsoever.
I use ant out. Would they
Ants are
be?
100% meat eaters.
Here's another
Well,
RB00.
not 100%, but mostly.
These are both huge pods, bro. And then this yellow one, what is this? Oh, hold on. Oh, 10. I'm sorry. This is the caramel Tiberius Mauler, bro.
I love Tiberius Muller peaches, Tiberius Muller caramels.
This is the Raptor Ripper.
Okay.
I'm so sorry for misspeaking about that. I just did a quick look. And then here's number 5. What is number 5? Reaper of Death Peach. Clayton has been talking to me about these. And I'm going to have to eat this on a day where I don't work the next day because he said it is mad floral. You know what I mean? He said it's stupid hot, but it's mad floral. And so I don't want to end up being sick.
Right.
Zinc chocolate.
Yeah,
15.
zings are good pods.
Naga Viper chocolate. That's cool. All right. So, I mean, here's the thing, right? I could do the easy out. Chocolate Ghost Scorpion. I could do the easy out and just eat like a ghost or something that I know is going to be on the lower heat scale, right? Of what I have. Got
What's
there.
up, Chris?
Killing a small worm the other day, so they might not be the one fooling around. Oh, Chris, the Grumpy Gill in the house. We got the whole pod squad here almost, guys. What is up? Look at the homies. Love y'all. We love you too, Chris. So, Dean, listen. You already know what I'm going to pick. You know what I have to pick. Okay? The real thing is this. I love Austin. Austin's one of my good friends, one of my best friends. I don't want to kill Austin and give him this. So I'll give him the one that's a little bit smaller. They're both almost equal size, you know? But I'm going to eat this bigger one.
Heck yeah, do it.
And I'm going to die.
Suffer with the small one. It's all.
Yeah. Oh my God, bro. All these pods are just so big, bro. This is crazy. This is literally crazy. Hold on real quick.
Thank you, Yelpy.
All right. I pick a giant chocolate pod. You got a giant chocolate pod, right? Or a big chocolate pod. You make it look small. It was giant in my hands.
Yeah, my hands are giant.
Yeah. This is heavy too, bro. This has to be every bit of 20 grams, I would say, or close to it, you know? I don't have tiny
This is
hands
the
by
7 Pot Ianthe. By Sam.
Thank you, brother. And this is a chocolate warthog grown by the great Clayton Hollingsworth. This
The
is a Matthew
Fellowship of the
Oliver
Pod.
creation. Exactly. We got to do a. We got to do a. We got to do a Lord of the Rings type of. I told you about my idea to remake like The Office, right? But for the warehouse instead.
Yep.
Yeah. It would be. I mean, it would have to be pretty family friendly still, but. You know,
Time for
it
the
would be.
cover dissecting.
Oh yeah, that's an awesome knife too. I'm just using the. I don't want to say just, but I'm using the knife that I got from Corone in the Philippines.
It's a great knife. I enjoyed watching the video right after you got it.
Thank you, brother. It's a pretty big knife. It would probably look like a little butter knife in Dean's hands still, but this is an oily pod.
That's the bad thing about not having a black blade. You can actually see it on my knife today.
Oh yeah. This actually has a pretty big placenta too. I'm gonna have to. Well, maybe I can get it.
There's your 7 Pot Ianthe.
That has a pretty decent placenta for being.
Nope.
You know.
I am going to be taking seeds out, guys, so
Oh, yeah.
bear with me.
Yeah, me too. Me too.
Sam wants me to grow it, and I want to grow it, so.
Yeah, I'm saving seeds out of this too, because I obviously want to grow the chocolate warthog, but this is a massive one, and Clayton sent this one or these two to me because they were the biggest ones that he had, and he wanted me to save the seeds out of them and send seeds to Matthew for them as
Awesome.
well.
Heck yeah.
And I mean, I know he's going to be sending you some of them to try too, Dean. So,
Well, I mean, with how many I'm growing, the chances of getting one that's chocolate are pretty good.
Yeah.
Won't know until later, but.
But here's the thing. If he doesn't, here's the you know, I don't think Clayton's going to send me a chocolate warthog and not send you one. But
Well,
if
you
he
never
doesn't,
know.
on the off chance, I'll send you some of the seeds I saved for myself too, so you can grow it. So
Who knows what we'll find this year in the warthog line?
Oh yeah. Well, that's the thing. That's
There's
like, huh?
there's going to be thousands of warthog plants grown around the world
Oh yeah.
this year
Lit-
alone.
Literally,
Thousands.
literally around the world too, bro.
Uh-huh.
Because
That's the awesome thing about it.
Matthew sent seeds to everybody, literally all around the world. I took seeds to the Philippines. You know, I'm gonna be sending seeds to JD. I got them dry. Clayton sent me some, but I got them dried out already because Clayton dried them out before he sent them. But I want to
Right.
send them some Ianthe seeds too to grow. That way they can have that over there too.
So I
Because
love the smell.
you love the smell.
Yeah, of the antipod.
Thank you, brother. Sorry, I'm still trying to. I think I'm just gonna try to maybe go with the scrape method. That may be quicker. I was trying to keep the placenta in the best shape that I can.
Sometimes that's difficult though when you're using a knife. But you're
Yeah,
using tweezers, aren't you?
yeah. I got tweezers over here. I'm gonna cut it again this way because the placenta is so huge in this thing, bro.
Yeah, so the smell of the 7-pit Pot Ianthe without tasting it yet is slightly chinency with like a almost like a sweet overnote, which I know there's not going to be much sweetness in it because it's a chocolate pot. But the scent itself has a sweet overnote.
And you know what's interesting? Oh well, I'll say afterwards. That way, because I don't want. I mean, obviously, I wouldn't be influencing you, but
Chris.
uh, oh dang it. Okay, so that's a decent, bro. There has to be no joke. There has to be like 50 seeds in this thing. If Clayton's watching this too, he said he was gonna watch. He's been like at work. I'm just gonna do like this.
47 minutes later. What's up,
Yeah,
Cam?
I'm sorry.
How are you doing,
I know.
Justin?
I know it's taking me forever. Okay.
Sam's busy, so he'll
I,
say hi
I
later.
ended up. Hi, Kristen. Sorry, I ended up and I did cut a little tiny piece of the placenta to get the seeds out quicker. You know what? Actually, I can. I'm definitely not stalling, guys. I know what you're thinking. Sam's stalling.
He's stalling.
A chocolate version of the hottest pepper in the world. Uh, you
He's
know,
stalling.
I am
I
stalling a
promise
little.
you, he's stalling. Don't let him fool you.
All right, all right. That's as good as it's gonna get. Some of the placenta is just gonna have to stay out of the pepper when I eat it, I guess. Massive, massive chocolate warthog, you
It's
guys.
so heavy he can't hold it. He just drops it.
Yeah. Well, I was trying to.
Agreed, Chris.
I was trying to. You know, stall some more. All right, brother. Cheers.
Cheers, brother.
Immediately hot. This has like a slightly sweet flavor, but it's more on the floral end. Not really any fruitiness, a little bit of smokiness, no bitter. A little sweet, a little floral. You know when you're sawing, when you say you're not. That's what Chris said. Kristen said, no shame. I'd be stalling. Chris said, let's go, boys. Chris said, good sign. Immediately hot. It is. Whew. Wash down these little pepper bits real quick. Dean has the same face as if he was eating a ham and cheese sandwich. I'm telling you would have to genetically modify a pepper to give him like pretty severe burn just off the rip. This is hot.
I don't know, the one I did a week ago from Clayton, that one booted without my help.
At what?
The pepper I did about 2 weeks or about a week ago from Clayton when I did 2 peppers that one night. That second pepper, it auto booted. Like 5 hours later, but it auto booted. All right. So I hate to burst your bubble on the 7 Pot Ianthe. At least this large one, very, very bitter. It had slightly smoky notes at the beginning, and then bitter all the way through the rest of the pod. Heat levels so far 1.5 and a half, almost 1.6 million Scoville heat units. It's still climbing though, so I can't promise you where it's going to reside. The flavor was okay, as long as you're okay with bitter. But it was a big pod.
My nose is running already. The burn on this is all over my tongue. And then the back of my throat as well. Started in the sides, the top and the sides. Then moved to the bottom on my tongue and the back up to the front, and it's working its way to the tip of my tongue right now.
So I'm now sitting at about 1.6 and a half million, almost 1.7 million. And the burn is, like he said, mostly back of my tongue and my throat. My nose is starting to kick into gear, and tears are forming. And I'm starting to get dragon breath, like Sam's doing right now.
Yeah, I got, and it's funny because Clayton said it the other day when I ate that warthog, the red warthog. It's hot when I shut up. You know what I mean? Because I'm always talking.
Yep.
I got dragon's breath right now.
Yep. You know a pod's hot when you get dragon's breath from it.
Both sides of my nose are running now. At first, it was just the left. The right's starting now too. And
yeah, this is a hot pod.
Thank you. The first one I ate was real small, like smaller than the small one I sent you.
Yeah, this is a hot pod. This is probably comparable to a chocolate primatali. I'm gonna say it's still climbing.
So is this one. I mean, it's just scorched earth on my tongue.
Yeah.
And then the back of my throat.
Are you getting the wah 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 effect?
I'm getting the ringing in my ears.
Pepper Mommy said hi.
Some of the womp womp womp. Oh, hi, my love. That's Emily, you guys. Dean knows
Yep.
that, obviously.
How you doing, lady?
Thank you, Chris. Oh my gosh, my nose is just draining on my left side. You know she's so shy, Dean. She's just gonna
know.
lurk.
That's all good.
I don't know if it's gonna drop yet. Left inside eye, tear forming. More so on the right. I'm cheating though because I'm using water.
I've always teared up easier than Sam has, though. I tear up at
But
about 1.5 million Scoville heat units. He doesn't tend to tear up until it's 1.8 or above.
yeah, so, but, well, I mean, yeah, because, what was it the other day that got me tearing up? The red warthog and then the chocolate Bismarck cross.
Yeah.
Those were
That chocolate Bismarck cross is a blazing hot pod.
bro, I told Clayton. And I'm
Second
glad
tier,
that you ate them.
2 tiers
My
for one pod. You're talking 1.7 to 1.8, somewhere in there.
See, my nose runs. Like when your eyes get, I mean, my tears are forming. You can see them. But oh, look, she commented. Hello,
She actually said something.
my
Yay.
beautiful girl. So, Chris and Mike and Galty, Pepper Mommy is my fiance Emily. Pepper's that chocolate warthog is scorching the top of the roof of my mouth too right now.
So funny thing was that he was all in my throat. Now, weird. Right here, right behind my teeth, on the top of my gums. Like right on that ridge, just behind your teeth, that's what's hot now. And now I'm getting whiskey chest.
That's good. And the funny thing is about this pepper was so much hotter than that chocolate reaper I had the other day.
Yeah.
But it's not hurting my stomach as much.
Right.
Because it wasn't as floral and it didn't have that specific kind of floral. You know, I know
Yeah.
you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, it's a specific capsaicinoid. Is your dragon's breath still there? Yeah, I saw you do it.
Yeah. And my eyes, I mean, bro.
If anybody doesn't eat super hot peppers, what I mean by dragon's breath, it's like, you know the feeling when you eat a York peppermint patty and you breathe out? It's the exact opposite of that. So instead of that cooling feeling, it's like you're breathing dragon's fire.
I'm getting some of that, like, there's the ringing in my ears, but I'm getting a little bit of the womp. It's not, oh man, I should have grabbed a paper towel. I'm just going to paper towel.
The
Paper
only
towel,
time
paper
I've
towel.
ever gotten the womp 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 was when I did the 77 Pop Primos. That night I got the womp womp womp.
I'm just getting a little bit of womp. It's not consistent, but
Yeah.
I definitely have the ear ringing. Especially my right ear tends to ring more than my left does. The left is kind of consistent, just,
Yeah.
but the right, like on this one, it's almost more high pitched.
Guess what? Number 3 from one pod.
Nice.
Which means it's the equivalent of a warthog.
No,
That's the warthog is the only pepper I've ever eaten where I've gotten 3 tears from one pepper.
it really.
This one was hot. But
That's
remember that the warthog is a low filial, and every single plant is going to be different right now. So we have some people where warthogs are like, somewhere between somewhere between a habanero and a ghost, and then we have some warthogs that are off the charts, right?
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah.
See, yeah, she knows the 3-hole tiers thing.
My gums are burning right now.
And I'm feeling it in my gut now.
You're feeling it in your gut?
Yep.
Oh. You see my nose, bro?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I'm sorry, I'm gonna wash this shirt tonight anyways.
He
So-
says he's gonna wash the shirt tonight. We'll see.
Yeah. I don't know, maybe sometime next week. Either way, it'll get washed, you know what I mean?
I bet, Gouthy.
So this pepper, I think, peaked already for me. But I mean, it burnt me about like how that Bismarck chocolate red, the cross did. Maybe just, and last time I used the phrase a touch, when I said a touch, I meant like so like, for example, some people just use straight numbers of like a 7 or 8 or a 9, right? I try to go in and I'll use like 9.1 or whatever, right? I gave the Bismarck chocolate like a 9.1 or 9.2 or something like that. My tolerance was a little bit lower too, though, at the time, because like the burn that I have now, I still would have been.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because my tolerance, even though it dipped down pretty hard, it dipped back up from like quick. You know what I mean?
Yep.
From eating these pods and stuff. You know what I mean? So, because I mean, Dean will tell you guys when you're eating, and you can tell that it's peaked and it's on its way down because I'm actually able to talk now. But Dean will tell you guys there is a big difference between like powder and hot sauce tolerance to pod tolerance, and even with tincture, like tincture is going to burn you hot and hard. But I think that there's definitely a difference in the tincture in the tolerances, because like tincture obviously is going to burn you. I think tincture burns you hotter, but you have a control on how much tincture you can use.
Yep.
So, but with the pods, that's why like I don't drink milk with pods anymore. I just drink ice water to wash down the pepper stuff and maybe wash the bits out of my mouth to try to cool it down that way if I have to. But
well, milk only works in the moment when you're drinking it anyway. As soon as the milk's gone, it intensifies, right?
Yeah.
Really, the only thing that you can do if you truly want to get rid of the heat in your mouth is something with acid, lemon juice, apple cider vinegar, something like that. Because remember that capsaicin is a base molecule. So what counteracts a base? An acid.
An acid, yeah.
What's up,
That's a good point.
Paul?
Paul, what's up, brother? How you doing? I was walking the dog the other day, Gouthy says, and I ate a pepper. I gradually started to walk slower. Yeah, especially depending on what kind of pepper it was,
Chris says, pod is the hardest hitting pound per pound, tincture aside. Pods are no joke. They question your soul. So you want to be a podhead? Okay, let's go. Full pod.
Exactly, Bernie. And here's the thing that's interesting about.
Guess what?
No.
Before the warthog last week didn't give me 4 tears.
Well, I think here's the thing. That that pepper, and that's why I wanted to make sure I sent that one to you specifically.
Uh-huh.
Is it was so I think that one is bigger probably than what that warthog that you had might have been.
It might have
Maybe,
been.
maybe. You know what I mean? And with it being a chocolate versus being a red,
Yep. So I'm
you
gonna
know,
say by the end of everything that I've experienced, talking about the burn in my mouth, the way it hit my gut, because I did immediately get cap cramps from it. They're not bad yet, but I did get them. 4 tears, runny nose, 1.85 million Scoville heat units.
that's pretty good. That's definitely good.
Yep.
You know, that's great. I would say,
Oh,
but it's something definitely to be proud of. You know.
yeah, absolutely. Hotter than an evil avocado, hands down.
Yeah, you think
Hands
so?
down. Hands
Well,
down.
it's also a chocolate though too. You know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
So I think it's you know, it's kind of like I don't want to say it's unfair, but you know, when you get into the different like colors and stuff, you know,
Yeah,
uh,
mustards versus chocolates. Yeah,
yeah. But if you get a chocolate evil avocado, you
we
know what I
might.
mean?
We might.
Call it
We'll
like
see.
naughty Nutella. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Naughty Nutella pod. Chili
Yeah,
Phil's
we'll
doing a
see.
live right now too. Yeah, I mean, I think eventually it will definitely pop up and stuff, you know. And I want to do some crosses with evil avocado too.
Yeah.
Uh, the ones I'm saving because it's starting to flower. Obviously, I don't think it's starting. I don't think it's formed on the biggest plant. I don't think it's formed any pods yet or anything. But I have isolation nets.
What's up,
So,
Phil?
Phil, what's up, brother? How you doing? Pod squad assembled, boys and girls, for sure. But but I have isolation nets. And so I'm going to like so the first until once I hit a certain point where everything's formed like pods to where it can kind of intermingle with everything, I'm gonna slap a I'm gonna slap isolation nets on everything. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? After that. So I'll know like these earlier pods are all open pollinated, whatever. And that way, because the early pods, you know, aren't going to give you the best phenos and stuff, anyways, typically. So, and then after that, slap the isolation nets on them. And then all the other pods that I pull off and everything, those will all be isolated and they'll be perfect for stabilizing those exact genetics
And
and
I
stuff.
am going to slap you for saying open pollinated.
Oh, sorry, non-isolated.
Non-isolated. Thank you.
Sorry, I'm so sorry, brother. Not isolated. I'm going to isolate them as compared to now, non-isolating. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Uh, the pods and stuff. Driving home from work, brother. Driving home from work. Yeah, Paul, you gotta stay safe, brother. You gotta stay safe, bro. I was running this idea by I think it was in Phil's live stream the other day. We were all talking, Chris and Phil and Paul. Uh, I want to do like a stream like this, but but we'd have to do it on like your channel or something because we got to do it through Streamline.
Streamline.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And where it's just all of us and we're all eating like I don't know. We could do like I could send everybody Ianthe peppers or the Beast chocolate primatali
Uh-huh.
or the bubblegum apocalypse chocolate primatali or the chocolate
Yeah.
primatali Congo. You know what I mean? Whatever. You know, or a variety of a bunch of whatever. You know, and we could all just eat pods together. You know.
It'll be fun.
Yeah, get Kristen and her husband on here. Emily can't join us because of being pregnant and all, but uh, I mean
Well,
she can
she
join us,
can.
but
She just
she
can't
can
eat a
join us.
pot.
She
She
can't
just
eat a
can't eat a
pod.
super
Yeah,
extended.
Yeah, she can't eat super hots, but she can
You can
definitely
bite the
join.
tip off.
Yeah, just like the stinger.
Hmm.
Oh
I've seen her tolerance. She could handle a stinger.
yeah. What's up? What's up, Paul? What's up, Phil? I'm game. What's up, Chris? I'm telling you, bro, it would be super awesome.
Senate Squirmy
Or
Wormy.
that's a crazy name, but that's awesome. Though. What's up? What's up, Senate Squirmy Wormy? Oh man. All right, Dean. I don't think that
How's your
because I got
belly
to
feel?
work. My belly feels all right. It's not because it's not burning me as much in my stomach like how that chocolate reaper did the other day. That
Right.
only took me to like maybe a 7. I would
Right.
say like a 6.9, but that's a kind of cool number, and I don't want to give a reaper that cool of a number, you know. So if anything, you know, I'm sure Ed would be happier with a higher number, even if it's not,
Right.
you know.
So, Kristen, really, they're not. But what a super hot will do is if you already have a problem in your body, it'll show you have that problem, right? So, hypothetically, if the fetus child, I'm medical at one point in my life, so you know, if the child happens to have a weak heart, you really don't want to do super hots at that point in life. So, and you don't know until you do it. So, yeah,
I might.
super hot's not contraindicated, but probably not too smart.
Now this is so tiny, but I might send this to JD. It's a dried
Yeah,
antipod. It's an early dried antipod, but it's
that's
totally
awesome.
dried. I gotta send them those pods anyways, but this should be okay to go. I think.
My
Yeah.
belly is still rumbling with this cat cramp.
Is it?
It hasn't settled down yet. Now, don't get me
Yeah.
wrong; it's only a 2 pain on the pain scale,
Uh
but it's
huh.
been a solid 2 ever since I remember when I said I first started feeling my belly. It's been a
Yeah.
solid 2 ever since.
And I'm starting to feel it more in my stomach now, which typically it'll take like a while and stuff, you know, uh, for it to get worse. Especially because I chugged a bunch of milk to prep my stomach. I ate
Right,
dinner already, but I chugged milk to prep my stomach. Uh, to where when the pepper hits, the capsaicin and the casein will bind to one another in my
right.
stomach, and it won't be as bad, you know. Um, so, but and look, I can show you. This is heck,
Pretty much gone.
this is water and ice, but uh, yeah, you know, I chugged milk to help with my to help me not get the cap cramps and stuff. You know what I mean? So, Kristen said, "Oh, that makes sense." Then Chili Phil says, "Dealing with the stomach cramps are horrible." Ugh. Well,
You
so
learn to deal with them. The more you eat, the more you do it, the longer you do it, you learn to deal with them.
yeah,
And then there's sometimes you'll eat a pod and it'll freak you out, and it'll be hard to deal with, right?
yeah, yeah. I think it comes down to the type of floralness that you have, and because uh, you said with that pod, right? You didn't get much floralness, right?
No, it's
It was
mostly
more
bitter.
mostly bitter, you know. But which is wild because and I mean it's F1, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
So they're going to be all over the place. But the first one I ate, and it's probably because it was a small early one, it was like real sweet. And
yeah,
and the one I sent Clayton too that he ate,
yeah.
he said it was real sweet too.
Well, you have to remember these have been in transit for over a week now.
Well, yeah, yeah.
So
You think that will affect the flavor of them too? Will
I
not be.
don't know. It won't affect the heat, but the flavor maybe.
Yeah, yeah.
I
I
mean,
think.
some of the stems are starting to dehydrate.
Oh yeah,
So I mean, that's a lot of time in the heat in the USPS. system.
Yeah, I don't know why it took so long, bro.
It
Like
is what it is.
these ones from Clayton, they were picked at the end of last week. Towards the end of last week, they're still green.
I hear you, Chris.
I got tired of chocolate primatale. I built that tolerance up last year, but I can't do it anymore.
You
Hey,
didn't want to
bro,
read the rest of it?
I don't want to put his business out there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, bro, listen, that's, you know, there's nothing wrong with not swallowing pods, bro. I
Yeah,
know plenty of
I
guys
agree.
that don't swallow pods, like Jason from Abercrombie, he doesn't swallow pods, you know. Clayton, he don't swallow pods, you know what I mean? Uh, well, I think maybe he does, you know what I mean. But when he's munching them throughout the day, he don't swallow them because he doesn't want to deal with the cap cramps. So
Hey, Jen, how's it going?
spicy Jen in the house. How you doing, Jen? It's interesting. It never occurred to me what Kirsten said.
Cardinal Beach, nice.
I have one of those in here too. I was thinking about eating that, but then I'm like, Clayton wanted to see me eat the chocolate warthog. Dean ate the biggest Ianthe pepper that I sent. Well, arguably the biggest one. The other one is a little bit longer, but I think that one in overall mass was
This one's
probably,
fatter and heavier.
yeah. So, I mean, bro, and look at how many. I got so many seeds out of this, bro.
Yep, that's awesome.
And that was one. I have a whole nother one in there, and I have one from the first box that Clayton sent me. That's a smaller one. That one had a bug hole though, so I mean,
Yeah,
I don't want to eat that one. But yeah, I mean, overall, I think yeah, Warthog was huge. Exactly, bro. Yeah, this is definitely a hot pod. I don't have. I see. Here's the thing, bro. I gotta get because I have chocolate primatales out there on the plants, right?
yeah.
Um, and I have warthogs,
Uh-huh.
and they're right next to each other, literally. So like same growing environment, almost exactly. And they
Yep,
came out of the same dirt, like compost, dirt mix, whatever, everything, bro.
yep. Do a side by
So
side comparison later in the summer.
exactly, I can send them to you guys, and then all the crosses, and send them all
Yep.
to you guys, especially you, Dean, because I know you'll be able to tell best out of bro. Those I'm telling you right now, that pod, that Ianthe pod, is hot.
It is. And if I
But
say it is, it is.
yeah, but I can't wait for the Beast Chocolate Primatale pods
Yeah.
to ripen because, bro, they are huge, and the look
Uh-huh.
on the outside, you saw them. You know what I mean?
Yep.
So, but I'm gonna take even more pictures of them tonight before it gets too dark. Because they just keep looking more and more and more gnarly every single day, bro.
Yeah, Chris, as soon as I have some ripen. I mean, I have those ones that are golden orange. I just don't have any that are evil avocado colored right now. But yeah,
I wonder, bro. I'm telling you, bro. So this is the F4 or F5 generation.
this is F4.
So F4. I thought it was F4,
Yeah.
but bro, you might get a chocolate this year.
Might. We'll see.
You might, bro, because it's still in the
It does
lower.
happen. It's still low.
Because, well, I almost said something about the chocolate primatale, but then I didn't want to get into the whole. I mean, you know what I mean, Dean.
It's all
But
good.
you know, whether it's just a color variant or whatever, you know what I mean. Uh, anyways, but still, I think when that came out, I think it was still an earlier filet in the primatale. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, I agree with you.
Based off,
Chris is
based off
funny.
of, huh?
I said Chris is funny.
Yeah, he said you're the Gandalf of the Fellowship of the Pod. He would be, bro. He's the king of the pod squad, bro. If we
I don't
combine
know.
all
I
our,
don't feel like it right now. With cap cramps from one pod, I don't feel like it right now.
well, yeah, but here's the thing, though, bro. You could still listen. So, if you take like Mike Tyson,
Agreed,
right?
Paul.
Mike Tyson still, he feels those punches. He
Yeah.
just
Yeah.
handles them better
Yes.
than everybody.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So,
And that's truly where I've seen my journey go, right? I've gotten to this point where, excuse me, pepper burp. I've gotten to this point where I can literally eat tens and tens and tens of pods. I'd like to get to hundreds someday. Tens and
yeah,
tens and tens of pods. And my whole body is experiencing it. Everything from the sweating to the tears to the nose, everything. Everything's blowing up. Everything's just like on fire. I feel like a volcano, but I
yeah,
just have this ability to keep going and keep going and keep going.
yeah,
And then 5 hours later, that's when the massive cap cramps hit if I don't get rid of them, you know?
yeah. And
Yeah.
that's
So I
why,
get it.
like yesterday, bro, I just, as soon as, like, almost immediately after I ended that video, I evacuated because I'm like, bro, I got to be up
Yeah.
at 4:30 in the morning.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm still working on my tolerance. Uh, you know, I might call him Sauron if the EA destroys me. Gosh, I hope I call him Sauron.
Yeah, no, it won't destroy you. It's not that hot of a pod. No, these
Yeah.
Ianthe, if Sam sends you a big one, it's gonna hurt. I promise.
So that one I sent you, Dean, I think is the biggest one it's definitely the biggest one I've seen off the plant so
Yeah,
far. But who's to say that maybe we don't get another more one? I mean, I have some that are close to that size, but they're
yeah,
getting
yeah,
better phenos, though.
yeah.
You know what I
Ooh,
mean?
those
So
lizard skins are gorgeous.
yeah, but here's the thing: the lizard skins are they're overall mass, bro. It's like a lot of them are like, I don't know, like 5 grams or under, maybe.
Right,
You
right,
know what I
right.
mean? But just because they're
They're
small,
they're slim.
like yeah, they're slim. I mean, they're about like that, but some of them are like bigger, longer. But
Huh?
they're still just slim peppers. You know what I mean? So,
That
but they
sucks.
look
No,
so
I'm
cool.
sorry.
Oh no, you're good. What were you saying?
Oh, Phil, he said I woke up the other
Oh,
morning with cramps. I'm sorry, bro.
yeah, that would that I've been there a few times, waking up in the middle of the night with cramps.
2 o'clock.
Yeah, just cursing to myself. You know what I
Uh-huh.
mean? Like,
Yep.
this is terrible. I hate myself.
Yep.
Why did
Why
I
do I
do
do
this?
this to myself?
Yes,
Yeah.
it's the masochism. It's the uh the I don't want to say self-deprecation. You know what I mean? We're not self-deprecating, but
No,
it's
we're
like
not.
you almost feel like you're like, oh, I deserve this. You know what I mean? Like, I mean,
Yep.
and we kind of do because we know going into it that could happen, right? You know what I mean?
Well, what we're doing is we're doing flagellation
Yeah,
with pods.
yeah, exactly, bro.
Yeah.
That's exactly what we're doing. Oh, you want to read that one?
My last cramp session was mid-high till about 5 a.m., says Chris. Says the grumpy gill.
Kristen's just laughing at us. Phil said his was 5:30 a.m.
Yeah, mine's always like 2 or 3 in the morning.
Mine too. Like one to 2:30, something like that.
Yeah.
It will hit for sure. but it also depends on, what time I fall asleep and, a lot of the time,
same.
what time I have to get up,
Same. Yeah, for me, I worked so hard on building the mouth tolerance that I eventually started to work really good on the belly tolerance as well. But the below the belly tolerance,
Oh, yeah.
the colon, that's the one that hurts the worst. And that's like 4 or 5 hours after you eat.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, the next day when you're
Yeah,
fully
I don't have
passing
that.
it. Yeah.
Pat
When
myself on the back. I don't get that one.
sometimes that one will hit you, especially if you don't prep enough, because then it's just pepper. You know what I mean? So sometimes, I'm like, oh, it's okay, I'll be all right. I get cocky. I'm like, it's all right.
Yeah, of
I've had
course.
hot peppers before.
Yep.
It don't matter if you had hotter peppers before or not, because it will
So
get you. You know what I mean?
it's interesting, Kristen. I can't say because I've never had a baby, but I do know 3 women who are competitive pepper eaters, and they all 3 of them have had babies, and all 3 of them say that calf cramps from super hots are worse than their cramps from childbirth. I don't know. This is from them, not from me. It is secondhand from me, but I've heard 3 women say that, so I don't know.
I am getting them more now too,
I bet.
because that milk is processed. I think so it's not just a pepper sitting in milk in my stomach now. You know what I mean? Maybe
Uh-huh.
the milk has settled down, and the pepper has risen up, and it's sitting
Yep.
right here. I can feel it. Emily's gonna make fun of me. I know it.
Yeah, see, I don't
Oh,
want to boot tonight because I had a really, really delicious trout meal.
you have one waiting for you, or
I know I already ate trout, so I don't want
oh
to
yeah.
boot it. It was good.
Well, you know what I ate?
What?
Half a rotisserie chicken,
Yeah.
a whole bunch of macaroni salad, and then a little bit of elote that we
Oh, I
made.
love a little bit.
Yeah, we just did like the like frozen sweet corn,
Yeah,
and stuff. We didn't do the corn on the cob or whatever. You know what I mean? But some of that, and then some milk.
that's cool.
So I should have did like a peanut butter jelly, but I was like, oh no, I was getting cocky. I was like, oh, I'll be all right. I'll be all right. I had a red warthog a couple of weeks ago, a little over a week ago. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Rotisserie chicken is yum. Yeah, this one was okay. I was thankful for it, but oh,
That
there you
almost
go.
sounds like you're prepping, Phil.
Yeah, he was talking about it last night on. He's like, I forgot to get bananas. I went to the store today. I forgot to get bananas. Do you eat bananas when you prep too, Dean?
Not when I prep. If I'm having really bad calf cramps and I'm trying to deal with them instead of booting, I'll use the potassium to help ease the calf cramp.
Um, you know what's crazy too?
Oh,
Like my mouth burn is like dissipated, right? Like I
mine
still
too now.
obviously feel. I mean, it's not like it's like base level, but like still, there's heat in there, I guess, so to speak.
Yeah.
I got the numbness of my lip here a little bit. It's crazy,
Ooh, I
It's
want
wild.
pizzas and cream corn. That sounds delicious.
Oh yeah,
All right,
it's
man. So we've been on this for an hour.
yeah. I think it's time. You got to work on your garden, right? And I
The
got
problem is the light's going to go away soon.
yeah, and I got to call Emily. She's like, "Oh my god, you you were on YouTube for an hour."
Just wait. Just wait till she sees us together someday. We're not gonna stop talking.
Yeah, I know. I know. We just run away. We start new lives. Like we change our names, and all of a sudden we're like the two guys from Boondock Saints. You know what I mean? But we're just eating peppers instead of just
Oh
you
yeah.
know killing folks. You know what I mean? Yeah, 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 yeah. You know what I mean? And we'll throw peppers, and it'll like throw a pepper, it gets in somebody's mouth. You know what I mean? Immediately they poop themselves. That sort of thing. So, but Dean, I'm sorry. I could literally talk to you all day, every day. You
Same.
know that, brother.
Same.
And I
Same.
appreciate you joining this live with me and you reviewing this pepper. And I'm glad that you enjoyed it. I'm sorry that it was bitter, but I'm glad that
It's
it was hot.
okay. It's okay.
You know?
It was worth it for the heat level because it's rare that I find one pod that can do that.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad that I was able to create a pod that could do that for you. And I'm interested to see what the F2s will grow for us. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
So I want to say thank you to Clayton, too, for sending me this box covering the addresses, obviously. But and also Matthew Arthur for creating that pepper,
That's what I
And,
was going to say.
and so, sorry, Dean. I didn't mean
Oh,
to,
no. It's your life, not mine.
No, I know. I should have ate another pepper, then I wouldn't be talking so much. So, all right, brother. I love you. I love you to all you guys that stopped by. I appreciate all of you guys. I appreciate you, brother Dean.
You too, bro.
The whole Paz squad. You guys have a good night. Peace and God bless.
Have a beautiful night.
Thank you, brother.